Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video and patch day guys. The patch is here, so let's talk a little bit about it. Thank you all the members of the patrons, make sure to subscribe and let's get into it. So first of all, let's talk, we were going to try to do this video in less than 8 minutes, but let's just get on with it. I'm going to talk about all the air changes, okay? So first, the additions of aircraft. So F-14B, as you see, same as the F-14A in general, but it has a new engine, same radar. The engines produce around 20% more power in a lot of situations, right? The missiles, it has the AIM-9L right now. It has a lot more flares. It has the Lantern and GBUs, also AIM-7Ms and the AIM-54C. Doesn't change much from the A, but still it's pretty good to have it. So yeah, it has one skin, like a bicolor one. Let me just show to you very quickly. As you see, pretty cool. You can buy it or get it by kills. So yeah, very cool. Another thing that the US got is a new, like, prop reserve aircraft. So the BF-2C1, as you see, it was already in the Chinese Tech 3, one of the variants of these aircraft with a different propeller, but still it is a new reserve aircraft 1.0. For Germany, we got the Su-22M4. Finally, it's added, very similar to the Su-17M 4, you know, so TV-guided ammunition, R60Ms, flares, very, very good stuff. A new attacker, very, very good attacker, and a much-needed improvement over the UM3K, right? Then the Great Britain, for some reason it's on the list, it's before. So let's Wirraway. Where is the Wirraway? It's right here somewhere. Oh my god, so many aircraft. Updated model on the Wirraway. For the USSR, 2 new aircraft. The Su-25T. Overall, just anti-tank version, tank hunter version of the Su-25. The main addition of it is obviously new engines, a new TV sensor, and IRCM on the back over here. Overall, just an overall improvement of the aircraft. It has night visions, flares, Vickers missiles, the same as in the K-52, TV guided stuff, you know. Of course, all of these aircraft also received the new high drag bombs as well. Basically, all the aircraft that I'm going to talk about and some of the other ones as well, okay? For a pack, you can get the Su-39, which is basically the same aircraft as the Su-25T, but it has the ability to use the Copio 25 radar, which is basically an air-to-ground radar, air-to-air radar. It's an all radar, basically. Very, very cool. I'm going to do videos talking about specifically of them, but everything else is basically the same, okay? I'm not going to show too much of the camos as well. For the Chinese Tech 3, J8F, finally a new version of the J8. It is now using an APG-66 V1, which is very, very odd. I don't think this is supposed to be an APG-66, but, I mean, it is. Kind of weird, but yeah. Has an improved engine over the older one, and the ability to carry the PL-8. It doesn't have BVR missiles because apparently this radar cannot actually illuminate the targets for the missiles, right? For the Italians, Tornado ADV, nothing too crazy, just the same aircraft as before. It has some modifications like the new radar, the Stage 2G radar. Everything else is basically the same for the aircraft, same missile, same everything, okay? For the French received a new Mirage, which is also very cool. Very, 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 very similar to the C variant. The main two things that are different is the new radar, which is a better radar, probably one of the best radars in the game, if not the best. And also the ability to carry the Damocles pod thermals together with laser-guided stuff, bombs, and some TV-guided, rockets, basically bombs. Then the Lancaster MR7, so a new Lancaster, as you see, an anti-ship variant. I don't think the radar is actually working, but it might be working. I will test this out later, but yeah, the radar is not working. I just tested out and it's not working. PBY 5A late, so a new PBY premium, very low tier for the French. And then the last aircraft, the AJS 37. Basically a modernized, ooh, look at the skin. Oh my god, this looks amazing. Modernized version of the AJ37. from the 90s, basically. So it has the RB-74, right? But everything else is pretty much the same. Just it has more pylons and stuff that can carry more weaponry. Overall, just a very similar aircraft to that, okay? Then we have the smaller things, the additions that will make a difference in the game, but are a little bit smaller. So, for example, high drag bombs. A lot of these bombs were added for many aircraft in the game, okay? Some minor additions, like, for example, the Gatling gun sounds, and even the, look how it's black on the Vulcan cannon there. So some modifications, graphical modifications like this, flares, you know, they were all changed a little bit. The afterburner has changed a little bit. Missile, a lot of little things like this were changed. Some of the radars were corrected. For example, the radar on the Ak-41, on the F-14, and on the F-16, and F4EJ Kai, obviously because it uses the same radar as the F-16, got a more realistic, you know, time of scan, so a little bit fixed at that. There are some other minor things, like, for example, the addition of external fuel tanks for many of these aircraft. For example, the MiG-23s got it. So as you see over here, let me just show to you guys. So yeah, external fuel tanks for the MiG-23s, for the Su-25s, Su-17s, Su-22s, MiG-27s, MiG-23s, the F-4 Phantom, and the A6M. So let's just show in other ones like this. For example, the F-4 also received external fuel tanks, as you see. Pretty cool, right? And even the A6M3. So you will see, where is it? Right here. Let me put the external fuel tank. And then, yeah, as you see right there, external fuel tank. So many of these aircraft received that to help it out a little bit. Some additions like new bombs and stuff, and I'm gonna mention too much. But yes, the Nets received the Python 3s along with other aircraft. Where is it? Along with other aircraft for the Israelis. So yeah, Python 3s are added to the game. You know, here are the basically the stats of them. Very good missile, 40G. The Kafir C7 got them as well, as you see over here, Python 3. Let me just show to you guys. We have a little bit of time, right? So yeah, very cool. The Kafir C2 actually got that. So if you have it, enjoy. So yeah, Python 3s. I don't have it because I sold it, but yeah. And the Kurnas 2000 got the AIM-7 remove, but it got the Python 3s as well. It can carry 6 Python 3s. So very interesting. And another minor thing, the TCL or TCS or whatever its name, this little pod that the F-14B has, it actually was added to the Kurnas 2000 as well. So very cool. It doesn't like do much, but still it is pretty interesting. Then there is other minor things that I'm not gonna mention today, but these are the main ones, okay? So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. There is a lot of changes in maps and other stuff that I really need to just play to actually show to you guys. But for the air, basically this is it for the majority of the things, you know. Of course, the change log will be in the description so that you can actually take a look on all the little changes that were made, okay? I will be doing another video with the ground stuff as well, okay? Bye, guys. See you.